the part about being white, well, I'm not ashamed of that, but I'm also not proud of it because I had nothing to do with it. I was born that way and wasn't really consulted about it ahead of time. So I feel no pride and I feel no guilt in something that was just an accident of birth. As for being an American, well, that's because I was born here and hadn't decided to leave. And I understand that I have a lot of advantages from being born here as compared to a lot of people born in other places. But I don't think that those other people are of less value or have fewer rights than I do just because they were born somewhere else. You see, I'm one of those crazy kooks who wants freedom and justice for everyone, everywhere. And the reason I'm a gun owner is because I understand that the day may come when I may be one of the people who has to create and defend freedom and justice for everyone. And by the way, law and order is not the same thing as justice. Law and order has been used as an excuse for authoritarian oppression throughout history. Freedom is justice. And I hate to break it to a bunch of my fellow white American gun owners, but referring to the United States as a free country at this point is kind of ridiculous. Are there worse places? Absolutely. But should our standard be that we will proudly put up with authoritarian garbage as long as it's worse somewhere else? No, that is stupid and cowardly. So you may be wondering, which side am I on regarding these protests or riots or police actions or whatever? Well, I already told you, I am on the side of freedom and justice. That means I am on the side of the innocent victim, always. And I am against the aggressors, always. That means that when badge-wearing thugs are harassing, intimidating, assaulting, and murdering nonviolent people, I am on the side of the victims, not the aggressors. It also means that when looters and vandals are stealing or destroying private property, I am still on the side of the victims, not the thugs and thieves. Right now, a lot of people seem to be arguing over which set of aggressors and thugs they should be cheering for, which is idiotic, and it's exactly what the ruling class wants to see. If you support the police when they do evil crap and then lie about it and try to cover for each other and try to get away with it, that doesn't make you a good person. Good people oppose that. And if you support looters and rioters whose misplaced anger gets taken out on anyone or anything that happens to be around them, harming innocent people in the process and destroying their property, that doesn't make you a good person. Good people oppose that. The political opportunists want you to pick sides between the cops and the looters instead of having enough principles to oppose both when they act as immoral thugs. And yes, government infiltrators and instigators keep getting caught trying to make peaceful protests into violent riots so they have an excuse to crack down on them. Please don't fall for that. If you have principles and apply them to all people in all situations, then such tricks and manipulations won't work on you. If you consistently oppose violent aggressors, those with badges and those without, and if you consistently defend innocent victims, then you are on my side, and I am on your side. If, on the other hand, you put race or nationality or religion or politics above principles and justice, then you are part of the damn problem. If I see some white thug with a badge victimizing some nonviolent black person, I will intervene by force if necessary. And it's not about race. It's about justice. And if I see some black looter threatening some white store owner, I will intervene by force if necessary. And it won't be about race, it will be about justice. That is how all decent people of all colors should behave.
Meanwhile, numerous